Welcome to our 12 Days of Christmas nail art series featuring me, Talia from Talia'S Nail Tales.
And me from Sarah's Nail Secrets. We had so much fun doing this series last year that we're doing it again with 12 new themes.
Be sure to check the description box below for links to last year's videos. Let's get started.
Okay, so we're on day 12 of our 12 Days of Christmas. It's the last tutorial, and this one was icicles, but I didn't want it to look like a generic icicle nail fading from the cuticle because I've already done that already in this series. So instead, I wanted it to kind of be inspired by an icicle ornament you'd put on your tree. So let's get started. So I filed down my client's past set, and I wanted to do 2 of the nails clear. So I had to remove 4 of her nails in general, so both her ring fingers and her thumbs. And I'm just sculpting a clear base on this one in the shape that she wears. So she wears kind of a shorter almond. So I apply the clear acrylic onto the form, and I create my shape first, and then I apply a bead near her cuticle area and drag that into the acrylic down at the bottom. This doesn't have to be perfect because I do end up filing it before starting. So I always apply my acrylic on my form on all 10 nails, and then I file it into the shape I want and everything like that, and then I apply on top. So I really wanted to do some baby boomer nails on at least one of my tutorials. So this is the last tutorial that I filmed, so I knew I needed to do baby boomers in this set. So I applied Glam & Glitz Milky White, and I'm applying it at the tip, and I'm just fading that up towards the cuticle area, and then I'm patting it down and pulling it to cover the full tip. I wanted to do baby boomers on both her pinky and her pointer finger, so I do just apply the white first, fade that up, let it dry, and then I'll apply the cover pink that I'm going to use for the cuticle as the next steps. But I just like to let the acrylic dry a little bit before dragging more acrylic into it, or else you might accidentally just drag all the color right off the tip. So moving back onto the pinky nail, I've let that white dry a bit, and now I'm coming in with the Glitterbels Peacher Bell Soft and Shimmer. It's got kind of this really beautiful gold shimmer in it, super stunning. So I apply it along that line of the white, and I like to blend and fade that down into the white first, and then I come in with my cuticle bead. I do this in order to allow a nicer fade. So if you start right along the line, you can kind of fade that down and then do your cuticle bead, and you don't have to worry about it drying too much or anything. So I repeated that on both those nails. I wanted both gold and silver to be incorporated in this set because it is a holiday design. So here I'm coming in with my light elegance pretties in the gold sparkle, and I just wet my brush with the monomer, and then I dipped it in clear acrylic and picked up a little bit of the pretties, and then I'm just washing that over. And I did that in order to kind of hide her natural nail line, especially when the nails grow out. You don't want to see too much of her natural nail. So I'm just using this underneath just to add a little bit of gold. So on the middle finger here, I'm just doing a white base, and then I'm going to be rubbing that gold sparkle pretties on top. I went out of focus a little bit here, unfortunately, so you can't really see it that well, but it's just a basic white nail with some gold pretties on top. Okay, so now for the fun part, and this is my icicle design nail. So I'm applying a big bead of clear acrylic. I'm using my Glam & Glitz Back to Basics brand, and I'm just encapsulating the thumbs and the ring fingers, but you're going to do one nail at a time. So here I'm just encapsulating this thumb, and then I'm going to use a cool, interesting looking net, and I'm going to make an imprint, and then I'm going to fill the imprint in with silver acrylic, so it'll be really neat. So I'll show you guys right here. So first, you're going to dip your netting, so you can use any kind of netting, but you can dip your netting into clear acrylic, and then you're just going to want to stretch it over top and really pull that in. And then when you're removing it, you want to wipe it with some monomer and then just gently back and forth. Just really gently pull it out. Don't take too much out. And when you do push it in, make sure your nail is still wet enough that it'll take the netting, but not so wet that it completely smushes. So you want it to be kind of matte. And then you're just gonna put any kind of solid acrylic over top. Glitter works sometimes, but not so well. I would definitely do a solid acrylic. So I've actually done all my nails. Now I'm just going to quickly finish file and show you guys how to file over top of the netting design. So I just take a cone carbide and I just go around the cuticle area. And then I've switched to a flame bit here, and I'm just using this to debulk the nail and take that silver off, and it'll show that cool net design inside. So if you guys are looking for netting to use inside nails, you can get some netting at certain supply stores, or you can just check a dress you have or a loofah. You can use a loofah or tool. So really just anything that you can push into clear acrylic that can create a pattern or design in the nail, that'll work. So anything really. So after I've debulked the nail, I just come in with a hand file and finish up the rest of my filing. So I buffed the nails and cleansed them, and here's how they look so far. And then I wanted to add some crystals, so I'm going to be applying some Ugly Duckling Stick It Down first. And then I push my crystals into this. So I'm using a tiny snowflake crystal, and then I'm using some white opals on the side, and then some more clear crystals on the side. So you can get these crystals from Crystal Princess, and I do have a code this month, and it's Sarah10, and you'll get 10% off. Then you're going to want to cure your crystals, and then I'm going to come in and just add a couple snowflakes. So I'm just going to add some, I wanted to do silver originally, but I found that it wasn't showing up well enough. So I settled for a layered stamping with the silver in the center, and then on the pinky, I just added a white snowflake. And then I'm coming in with my favorite No Wipe top gloss. This is from Kira Sky, and I'm just top coating all the nails, and of course avoiding my crystals. Don't get your top coat on your crystals, or you'll take away the Swarovski crystal shine. After that's done, you're just going to want to give this a full cure. And here is my finished design of my icicle sets inspired by icicles that you would put on your tree. So I hope you guys like this design. I know it's a little bit more simple than what Talia did. Make sure you check out her channel. Her design is so cool. I love everything about her design. It's really unique and totally perfect design to end our collaboration with. So don't worry guys, Talia and I are friends and we will collaborate again. I saw a lot of comments of people saying to do a Valentine's collab or to do 25 days of collaborations. 25 days is a little much. Even these 12 takes us quite a bit of planning and a lot of time of editing. So we definitely will collaborate in the future, so you guys don't have to worry about that. So thanks for watching, and thanks so much for watching our series, and we both hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye!